Hey y'all, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to my channel. Oh, I'm watching Christina over at Christina's Creations, I think it is. I hadn't seen this Christmas thing that she's doing. How did I miss that? I think it's Christmas. Anyway, I'm going to have to go back and watch it because she's doing some cool stuff. I have a shabby chic journal kit to sell. It's $25. That's a really great price. I'm going to part with some of this fabric. Now, I pressed this fabric. It didn't have an odor to it. I got it from, I believe I got it from Donna Dreams Times 3. But when I ironed it, I sprayed it with water and I forgot my water has a little bit of lavender oil in it. It's real lavender. It's not cheap perfume. Those are the things that get me. So if you don't, it's not strong, but I can smell a little bit of lavender. I forgot all about it. Okay, so let's pretend like we don't have that. Is that called the salvaged end? I don't know, but let's measure it without that. It's the white part. I left it on there because if it were me, I would tear that off and tea dye it and use it in the book. All right, so 10.5 and 10.5 is 21. So it's 21 wide. Well, actually, I don't know. You could do this either way. And 13 tall. So if your journal was 9, you'd have plenty. And if it was 6, you'd have plenty. Okay? And this is vintage. And I love it. I saved some for myself. I'm getting greedy in my old age, I think. This is some sheet. It is not dyed. I left it. And it is about 13 by, we'll call it an 8, but it's really like 8.5. Any more fabric? We'll call these fabric. These I got from Donna Dreams Times 3. There's a little bit of sticky on the back because she had a sticky thing on here. I could take that out. Let me just see if I can. Well, I'm going to leave it and put this on there. It's two-sided tape, so it's not glue or anything. Oh no, it's bugging me. Let's take it out. This is so pretty. I had to have that. As my granddaughter would say, Dama, I have to have that. Gorgeous. It's kind of a rose color. I think the pink and green, the embroidery is just beautiful. And this is 4 3/4-ish round. Doily. Looks like it, maybe, this is vintage. I got it, or well, it's used. It's secondhand. I can't remember where I got it, but it looks like maybe they used it to hang up something. I loved it because it looks hand stitched. And it's 6 inches tall. This is a little bit of pink mesh. It's pretty tightly woven, and it's got tactile bumpy white on it, and it is 6 by 10, and it's kind of a pink shade. Here's the sack we did the other day. The colors match perfect. This is a coffee dyed bag. You'll get a tea dyed envelope. I won't take that apart. I did not dye this. This is vintage. I got it on a D-stash, can't remember where. I think it was Donna Dreams Times 3. I've been getting a lot of stuff from her, y'all. You better go over there. I'm telling you what, she just has great prices. And so does her cohort, Scrappy Doodle. Can't remember your first name, I'm sorry. What is it? Is it Shelley? Oh, I can't remember. This doily, I would probably cut it up, you know, down the middle and do 1 and 2, but whatever you want to do. It is 10 by 10 square. Here is some book page out of that poetry book. I really like it because of the way the text is. Here is some dyed tissue. It is not perfect. There's some little blibs in there. There's one right there. These are 13 by 9. This is just some paper I got on Amazon. I think I did. Did I dye this? No, I did not dye this. There's 2 sheets of this, and it is 10 by 7. It makes a great sound, and it feels almost like it has a waxy sort of finish. Here is a piece of, I know it's kind of grungy, but I just love it. And then I've patched it with masking tape, and it is a little over 8.5 by 11. You'll get tea-dyed paper. They're all 8.5 by 11. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. 11 and 12. And those are my tea-dyed papers. This is rice paper that I tea-dyed. I don't dare iron it. So if you don't like that crease, refold it, put it under your mat or something. Or if you want to iron it, you just go right ahead. That's rice paper. Oh, it's big. It is 14 by 10. Is that right? 7 times 2. Oh, here's another piece of that paper. So there's 3 sheets of that. Let's get back to that. This is the yellow paper that I love. I got this years ago. I just love it. It reminds me of school paper. And it is 12 by 9. And it's not dyed. Oh, how many? Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Here is some rice paper from Rachel over at Roxy Creations. So it's from Italy, and it is 8 and some, 3/4 by 12 and some, almost 13. Here's a music sheet, and the date on it is copyright 1915. And then I cut some of this painter's paper. 1, 2, 3. It isn't tissue really, but it kind of feels that way. The green matches great. 9 by 12, give or take. These measurements are not exact. If I measured anything, I made it a little over because you know how I am with measuring. So there's 3 of those. And then here is some craft paper. This is not painter's paper. This is actual craft paper. I have a roll of it, but it's very thin. It's much like this. These are not all the same size. I cut them at different times. So there's 10.5 by 9. Basically 11 by 8.25. I could have trimmed them up, but 11.25 by 8.75. I just figured if there's extra, you would have that extra trim. 11.25 by 8.75. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. Oh, my nose. Oh, I didn't light a candle because my allergies are killing me. I know I'm not alone. Donna had a great sale last night, too. Oh. Okay. See how far I can make it. I don't remember what I dyed this with. I want to say it was Kool-Aid. That's what I want to say. So there's 1. And coffee. 2. Look at this. I just love this. 3. And then they have been pressed too. Dyed, baked, and pressed. 4. This is parchment paper. And there's 1 sheet of that. So there's 4 of these and 1 parchment. It's very thick. You could use it for tags for sure. Okay, embellishments. Let's get to the good stuff. I want you to be able to see. Can you see the fabric? Okay. Here's some flowers. Look how they match. The yellow is, and that muted green. Oh, I just thought, oh, those have got to go. Then I went through my vintage ribbon and I tried to find the oldest ribbon I could find. What I think, you know. And here is, this is not a vintage piece, but it will look gorgeous as a closure or just an embellishment or dangle or whatever. This is music note and couple of coin holders. Oh, I left that open because I wanted to put this in there. Can you see that? I just got this in the mail last week. It's from Donna, Dreams Times 3. Awesome. So I'll put that in here and we'll close this up. This kit is $25, PayPal or Venmo. If you do PayPal, make it friends and family. And I'll ship it anywhere if you wanna. You're gonna pay for shipping. So if you're in the UK or anywhere, I'll ship it. I don't care. You're gonna pay for it though. So here's some vintage lace, and then some of that. This is the coolest stuff. I got this from Mimi. Isn't that awesome? You could, I gave you enough to, you could use it for a tie, but you don't have to. You could just use it for tag toppers or whatever. It's very tactile. It's really soft. This is just precious. Now this I got from, I think her name is Cheryl. I hope she's watching. Please correct me. She was helping Donna do a sale, and I fell in love with these. And I bought several to go in these kits. I don't know if you can see it. The tag says happiness, and look how it goes. It just pops. So cute. So cute. This is a piece of vintage lace. This is old lace. I've had this. I had a great big piece, and I've just slowly, where are you? I'm probably overthinking this. I've just slowly whittled away at it. Pretty soon there won't be any left. Well, there it is. Jiminy Pete. I made this pretty big in case you wanted to do the inside, or maybe wrap some on the outside. This is pretty big. And when I cut it, it wasn't exactly straight, but I thought, you know, you could trim that yourself, and then you get that extra little bit. 8.5 by 46. No, 47, 48, almost 50 inches. So you could, you know, you could make a couple clusters, or it doesn't smell like lavender, it just smells like fabric. And it's not dyed. That it's kind of a creamy tan color naturally. And let's not forget buttons from Shannon. These are buttons from Mixed Media, Minnesota. And there's probably more in there than you'll need. Okay, it's $25 plus shipping. I will weigh it and let you know what the shipping is. I'm gonna ship it in a padded envelope. I want to say those are $10 in the States. I mean, about $10. I don't know if you're in the UK or something. And it's first come, first serve. Just email me, LATTLECARYL65@gmail.com. I will mark on this video if it's sold. And it's the only one I have. I haven't made another one yet. I plan to have a couple of these at the party because we're having a 1,000 subby party as soon as I learn how to use StreamYard, which should be this weekend. The party will be the end of August, thinking like between the 25th and the 27th, 28th. I gotta pick an exact date. I'm working around my husband's schedule. He's taking a motorcycle trip, and they had plans for a specific date, but they couldn't get the hotel they wanted, so now they're changing their plans. So as soon as he figures out what his plans are, I will know what my plans are. What else? PayPal or Venmo. Some of you I take checks from. If I know you, I'll take your check. If you want me to hang on to it, just send me a check. Email me and I'll give you my address. Okay. I think that was all. But I wanted you to see this is Celeste's Memory Decks card. I just freaking love it. It's off that gorgeous fabric. It's all embroidered. Love it. So if you haven't got me your Memory Decks card, it's a 4x4 card, and you just put your stuff on the back, and like your channel name, your mailing address, or email. Somehow I can get a hold of you, and some way to mail you things, because I'm gonna pull a card every month as soon as I get a couple in each month. Okay, so it'll take me a little while. I'm sure it'll take me a little while still. So if you haven't sent me your card, just email me and I'll give you my address. And then I'm also going to use these cards for discounts on kits. For instance, if you buy this kit, I'm going to give you 10% off if you have a card here. And so that's $2.50. And sometimes I might do free shipping. Okay, if you have a card. All right, just a quick video to show you this kit. I hope you guys like it. It's shabby chic for sure. It looks like maybe I should throw in some lace. I might do that. It doesn't have enough lace. Okay, guys, that's it for me for this morning. I'm revamping my room and getting ready to bundle up. I did a great big D-stash buy, and I'm getting ready to bundle up stamps and stuff. Yowza. Yeah, big, huge, hairy deal. And I have to hook up my... I wanted to ask you guys, do you have a mirroring program, a free one? If so, which one do you have? Because every time I try to load one from the App Store, at the very end, after I put all my stuff in, they tell me it's $29.99 a year. I'm not going to do that. All right, guys, if this doesn't sell, it'll go... If it doesn't sell, it will go in... I think it'll go in to be given away at the party or sell at the party at a discount. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.